zeigt keine Gnade.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome back. Today we're going to be following up on the 144 scale Crown B-17G. If you remember, we did a review between the Crown and the Minicraft kit. And this is what we came up with when I built the Crown kit. This kit went through a lot of different iterations. I started building it to be one thing. Wasn't happy with it for numerous reasons. So I changed gears, started to build it another way. And that wasn't working out. The last one I was doing was just going to be just a generic, worn-out B-17. But to be honest with you, the thought of another model just sitting on the shelf, just sitting there, just didn't appeal to me. I wanted to do something different, something a little dramatic. So I was watching the new movie Red Tails, and it jumped out at me that if you haven't seen it, in the opening sequences, there's a pack of 109s that jump on some B-17 formations, and a couple shots to the wing, and that thing just folds like a house of cards and goes down in a fireball. So I thought that would be something unique and different to do with this kit. So that's what I did. I took it, weathered it, feathered the props here, if you can see that, as if it was damaged and had to be shut down with the oil slick trailing off of it. I got the other propellers in motion with homemade proplers, and then the fireball ensuing and the wing breaking off and going down. I know it's kind of a macabre looking thing, but it really makes you realize what the crews of these B-17s had to go through on a daily basis. It's just absolutely amazing what those guys did. And this kind of commemorates that. I'm sure as a pilot you don't want to see this, but it's a reminder of what they went through, what these guys had to go through. About the kit, like I said, I just built the kit out of the box. It's very standard. If you remember from the part 1 of this series, the prop was broken and in all different pieces. So when I assembled it in the feathered position and put it on the aircraft, and right off the bat to be a stalled air propeller. The discs, the blurs, come from the takeout food tray covers. Got one here. I can do a tutorial if anyone's interested in how this was made. All it is a takeout tray cover. That's all it is. Real thin. Cut it out, and then I use this X-Acto compass. Cut it out to the right size. Use some fine sandpaper to make it a little blurry. And then I install it on the aircraft. Like I said, if you're interested, I can do a tutorial on it. The aircraft was really finished and painted. I'm ready to sit on the shelf when I change my mind again. So that was a little bit frantic for me to take a finished aircraft, or any kit really, and take a hacksaw to it and just start cutting it up, because that's what I did. Put this this smoke and fireball trail on the top of it. The way I did this was actually very simple also. What I did is I took this material, it's a construction material called Great Stuff. This is it right here. What I did is I took it, I'm not going to do it now, but what you do is you take it, and I have a 1x4 piece of wood in my basement. And what I do is I just put the nozzle down, and starting slow, I release the foam. It comes out a little heavy, and I work it down until it trails off, and then I let it dry for a day or so. Word of caution: when you use this stuff, it can get everywhere, and when it gets on your hands, it stays there for days. So you be very careful with it. But anyway, I spread it out, I let it sit, and I do several of them. And then when I'm done, I have these foam pieces right here, different sizes and everything. And then I just pick the one that I think will be fit best for the aircraft that I'm doing. This one actually would be nice for a smaller fighter. It's kind of cool. Then what I do is, after I pick the one I want, using the knife, the X-Acto knife, just cut it, carve it, whatever shape you need to make it work, and then put it into place, and then just start painting. Start off with the smoke, which was all black in this case, oily, and then start laying it with the different colors to make the flames. And then we have ourselves a smoking, flaming B-17. So now, for me, I have something a little bit more unique and a little bit more interesting sitting on my shelf. Actually, I took this to work, and I keep it on my shelf at work, and it really gets a lot of attention. People come through and they see that, and it's like, oh my God, wow. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not like a great kit. It's just very catching to the eye. Very, I guess it's just kind of unique. It's not something you expect to see. But anyway, this is the Crown B-17 in 1/44 scale. I have several others I hope to do soon. I actually have another one in progress right now. Show you real quick. This is going to be the assembly ship called Spotted Cow. But I'll have a whole build up on that when I'm ready. And this is another one that's in progress. So yeah, I can have multiple B-17s. They fit on my bench. If I had 172, they'd never fit. So, thanks for looking, and I hope you guys tune in for the next series and the next build. Take care.